So again, that's the front porch. And over here on the side is where we tent camped. Naomi's already, she and I already got ours down. But it was really nice. It was just $15 per tent pad, and that got you access to the showers. Laundry was $5 a load, but we did it at Holly and Danny's Airbnb.
Good morning from day 25. We are packed up, walking out of Hot Springs this morning, hoping for a 15-mile day. I had a wonderful stay at the Appalachian Trail-er last night. We tented to save a little bit of money on cost, but we had a happy time there, hanging out with friends. Trail Angels in town have been amazing, and we're all packed up, ready to go.
We're the Six Pack Hikers.
This is the French Broad River. We're walking over right now. It's the water that flooded so severely during Helene for Hot Springs, flooded a lot of the town. Hot Springs was good to us. Very grateful for the community, for the outpouring of support, and the delicious diner food. Seeing all the piles of trees reminds us of back home a little bit. Had a lot of similar views. Nice to see you, buddy. Yeah. You can just tell all of this has been underwater. You can see the red FEMA X on the building. I can't zoom in, my gloves, but they go through and check the X on the building if it's clear. I think, yeah, y'all look at the sides of the trail. This is crazy. We've been climbing up and out of Hot Springs for almost a mile. Well, we've been on trail longer than a mile, but the climb has been almost a mile after crossing the river and walking alongside it for a little bit. Neglected to take any photos or videos of the view at Lover's Leap. For some reason, I was thinking there was a view higher, and I was wrong. But it was a beautiful view, so if we get any more later, I'll be sure to share. Not the bridge we first started on?
No, because we were driving under the bridge.
Oh no, we haven't. It's a footbridge over a main road, so we'll be there later.
Oh, I remember that on the map. It was that weird thing with the geysers. So that's the thing. Well, there's a good water source. Anybody? Yeah.
Not really, because it's not moving.
There's a little...
Oh yeah, it does. Wait. We were climbing up and we came up on this little pond. It's very peaceful. And the trail goes right around it on the outside. Got another 0.2 of climbing after this flat section, and then we're gonna stop for some food and stretching. Kind of a random opening to a field here. Equal for a beautiful day. You can see a huge tree up ahead.
Nice breeze.
Just need a stone wall. It could be like the tree at the end of Shawshank
That's right.
Redemption.
Wilderness area where they couldn't use chainsaws, so that was all still whacked out when I came through it. Got to smoke for you too, but they.
That's why I took the kayak.
You took the kayak.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was
Aqua
awesome.
Blaze.
I went through
You
the
kayak
5 miles
11
of
or
loadout.
10 miles instead of hiking 21 on trail.
Hey,
Win.
if the weather's nice, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
And
that
change the
boots off
scenery.
does that.
Exactly.
So we're in Tanyard Gap, where we get to walk. You can see the blaze on the fence there. Get to walk over the road. Very cool. And Gideon's dragging his trekking poles along the fence. It was neat to meet those guys earlier, El Flaco and Rally. They were southbound hikers. They started in July and are finishing up their last little bit. So it was cool to talk to them and get some tips for the whites. I'm across a water source. Filter water for the kids and for David and I. I've been drinking more today. It's a little warmer, so they're resting up in the shade. We're about 3/4 up our climb to the top of Rich Mountain. And we're gonna grab lunch at the top. It's our biggest, I guess, climb of the day other than that initial one. Lunch break
Well, I got 1 liter though.
by the water. Yeah, peanut butter and honey, tortilla. A few of our pals from Hot Springs showed up. Looks like Daddy's got some pepperoni laid out too.
Yep. Everybody can dig into pepperoni.
That sounds good. Well, your girl's in the back again. Trying to stay positive, but feeling a little bit discouraged. I am at the end of our 20-mile day, the last 1.5 miles, maybe. My Achilles on my left leg was hurting. So of course, got to camp, rested, stretched, massaged, elevated, all the things. Felt great in Hot Springs yesterday. No pain. We started climbing Lover's Leap this morning, and pretty soon it started to rear its head a little bit. And then going up Rich Mountain, it got to the point where I just had to keep stopping while climbing. It's flat right here, so I'm okay. It's only hurting on the uphill. So my crew is heading to camp, and they're gonna come back and get me. Earlier, Abigail took my pack so I could get to the lunch spot. So yeah, just trying to keep it real. So I'm not sure what I did. I think it's just overuse. I should have mentioned we've got 5 miles to camp, so it's not a short distance, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna take it slow, take breaks as I need to, massage as I need to. I took ibuprofen. I guess, I don't know. Like I said, it's frustrating because my legs feel strong. My lungs feel strong, my heart feels strong. My mind wants to do it, but that little tendon is saying no, you can't right now. So hoping that it is minor and resolves quickly. They're pulling away, way up there. It's quite the climb. I'm gonna do it. They waited for me. This is the ice spring shelter. I'll get to go see them in a second. Why does your pack look different?
Because I took your tent.
Without me asking, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, babe. It's a super gentleman thing to do.
welcome.
We'll see if it'll help me get to camp a little faster. Y'all, when I got to the shelter, Gideon just said, "You can't tell me no, I'm taking your tent." Oh, so sweet. He's He's a really kind-hearted kid. Just wish it wasn't me that kept needing the special treatment. With the like 3.5 pounds of the tent off of my pack, there's definitely a little bit of a difference. So they're still going ahead of me, but the pain is a little bit less with less weight. So very grateful for that. So thank you, buddy. You can see him going ahead right over the hill there. We've got, I think, 2 more climbs. Downhill feels okay. But 2 more notable climbs before we get down to Allen Gap and get to set up tent for the night and rest.
Leaving a message for Sally Ann on the trail behind us. See if she sees it when she passes. Trees are rocking today. Pretty high winds, would you say?
Yes, sir.
A little breezy. They're moving.
I think this is camp. Hey guys, I'm down here.
You and Daddy are sleeping together.
Awesome. Wow, y'all made quick work of the tents.
Not really quick. It's gravel.
Well,
We just can't stake them.
oh, okay. Yeah. So we're filtering water.
Like, you're.
Mine still has electrolytes in it, which is why it's orange. Got all our smelly stuff lined up for bear bags. Tents are set up. Sleep systems are set up. And David's cooking loaded ramen, which looks amazing. About to dive in. This is a regular scene at camp lately. We kind of got spoiled by the campsites we went to in Georgia and early in North Carolina. We had service at camp, which was amazing because I was able to, I can edit without service, but I can't make all the little graphics at the end of the videos without internet. And then we can't answer comments. So David and I tag team the comment section. Ooh, get low. On YouTube to try to respond to everybody in a timely manner. But we haven't had service at camp recently, so this was me walking a really long way up a forest road, seeing if I could get high enough to find a bar, but alas, not today. This is what a bear hang looks like when you have 4 kids and there's a lot of food.
That's just one of 3.
Yeah. This is the overflow bag.
Yep.
Hung up from a tree. Yeah.
2 Ursex and then have to hang my backpack. And it's about as good a branch as I could find, and we're about 200 yards from the camp.
Should be fun to find in the dark in the morning.
That's why I have the orange rope.
Ah, smart.
Yep. Easier to find.